Ultraman? But you're an action figure. I'd love to review your new figures, Ultraman, but I'm not cool enough. I'm not qualified enough. I can't do it. You're right, Ultraman. I wish I was more confident. I just can't do it. Ow! Ultraman, why'd you throw a shoe at me? Okay, Ultraman, I believe... No more shoes! No more shoes! Okay, Ultraman, I think I'm cool enough. I think I'm qualified enough. I'm ready to review your action figure.
Okay, Ultraman. I'll review your figure. Ultraman.
That was weird. Why did Ultraman throw a shoe at me in my dream? So... Hello everyone, and welcome to an action figure review, and not just any action figure, an action figure that I enjoy significantly. If you saw our coverage from New York Comic-Con, you saw that we saw the live action panel. There was some live action kaiju fighting and whatnot in there. That was really awesome because, well, who doesn't love some kaiju fights? So, I of course am talking about the Ultraman Blazar panel from back at New York Comic-Con. Well, that's not the only adventure that Ultraman is going on, and that's not the only Ultraman in the universe. Ultraman is going to be going on an animated adventure. It's an animated film, and it's going to be on Netflix, I think in June, if I remember correctly. And that is Ultraman Rising. And so today we are going to take a look at the current Ultraman Rising figures that have come out. It's a three-figure line, three-figure wave, from our friends at Bandai Namco, and they were awesome enough to send us these three figures for us to take a look at. So thank you, Bandai Namco of America, for sending these out. And first we have the original Ultraman. Original Ultraman, very cool. Then we have the Ultraman Rising animated film version of Ultraman. He comes with, who I'm covering up here, but we'll take a closer look at in a few moments, Emmy, who is in the storyline, appears to be Ultraman's kind of kaiju charge, his kaiju that he is kind of taking care of. And of course we have got Ultraman, we've got to have a kaiju. We have Gigantron. And these are more figures, I would say, in line with the, I guess, like the anime stars or anime heroes or the Dragon Stars style of figure, less SH Figure Arts. You can see that there's, and we'll see in a little bit, a little less articulation, so it's not the highly articulated extra heads and hands and all sorts of good stuff like that, figures that you see from SH Figure Arts, but that doesn't mean that these are, if you know anime heroes and you know your Dragon Stars, it means these are still pretty awesome. But we'll take a look for sure once they come out of the package. But yeah, I've seen these going online for, I want to say about $25 to $28, depending on where you look. So they're definitely at a more accessible price point, we'll say. But we've got a couple pictures of them better pictures of them in the packaging, and then we'll have them out and I'll tell you what I think. So let's take a look at those photos. All right, so I'm gonna get started with the Ultraman Rising Ultraman. Got some head articulation. What's cool though is you got ratchet joints on the shoulders, so he can kind of arms out, which is really cool. You've got some bicep swivel, single jointed elbow, wrist swivel, but you also have like fist articulation, but it comes in two separate parts. So like you can kind of close half his fist or the full thing, which is, I think, pretty neat. And that's on both hands, both arms too. So leg, you just really have like forward and a little bit back. You don't have any leg swivel, but you do have a single jointed knee. And of course you've got that kind of ankle and foot swivel, which is cool. Now, there are a couple accessories that come with this. First, you have an Ultraman trading card, of which Ultraman is 41 meters high, 41 meters tall, and 35,000 tons heavy. That's his weight. So, Ultraman, big dude. Ultraman's a big guy. But here's something really cool. So you've got two little accessories here for Ultraman himself. You've got like this little saw blade that just clips to Ultraman's wrist here. But then you also have this like punching fist, which I'm probably doing this. No, I got it right set up. We'll just kind of slide onto his fist. And that's really cool. So now you can have him give like, you know, a giant uppercut and have it have an effect, which is really cool. But you also have in here, and it comes off easily, so does the little clippy. I'm being more delicate than I need to be. You also have Emmy here, who... Emmy has no articulation, but has really cool fins, and, I mean, adorable. Just outright adorable. But Ultraman can just sort of hang out with Emmy. Like, that's really cool. Okay, now this is Gigantron. Now look at this guy. I mean, first of all, like, really cool colors, the pinks and yellows. Now, full disclosure, he does come half put together. You have to put the wings on, you have to put the bottom of his tail on, and one of his arms and legs. I believe it is his right side arms and legs. Maybe it's his left. I don't know. Sometimes I mix them up. But once you get everything on, you get really cool wing articulation on both wings. The tail, of course, swivels. And then the back of the tail also turns, which is cool. Of course, you get arms coming in and out. Legs, little tiny legs. Just, oops, easy to kind of hold on to, too, when you're in front of camera. So legs kind of come out a little bit. But what's really cool is you get a little twist in his neck. Neck moves up and down. So does the head. And so does his mouth. His mouth opens. Which is, yeah, he could be just like screaming at Ultraman. Like, that's really cool. Keep in mind, these are, you know, under $30. So, really cool monster kaiju for Ultraman to battle. Of course, he also comes with a trading card, which is cool. I like the, I'm a trading card guy, so I like the fact that these come with cards. So we've got one more figure to look at here, but so far, 2 for 2 on really cool figures. Last but certainly not least, original Ultraman, and I had to do the pose, right? Because he's got the same, or at least kind of pretty darn close to it, because he's got the same kind of fist, hand, finger articulation. He doesn't have the ratchet joints like the Ultraman Rising Ultraman, but he does have single jointed knees, the ankle swivel, ankle rocker, bicep swivel, arms can, I mean, you can make him do the pose. Why wouldn't you make him do the pose, right? He also has these accessories, which are pretty neat. So you can see here on the end, it's like a little loop for them to fit inside a little hand joint, which is neat. So I thought that was pretty cool. I'm gonna put those down. So Ultraman, I mean, original Ultraman, you can't go wrong, right? Correct. Just awesome figure. So kind of as a whole of the whole series, I mean, these are really great figures, again, for the, we'll say the kind of lower price point, the more accessible price point of, you know, the under $30 ballpark. And it's going to be really cool because you can get these now before the movie comes out on Netflix. So definitely a really cool opportunity to have new Ultraman figures before the new Ultraman animated film even comes out, which is really cool. I like Ultraman a lot. I just bought a pair of Nikes that are themed in Ultraman colors, which is pretty cool. So suffice to say, I am very much looking forward to this movie. Loved some Ultraman Blazar. I love my Ultraman figures that I have that are figure arts, and I'm more than happy to have these be a part of the collection. Thank you once again to our friends at Bandai Namco for sending these out so I could take a look at them. But yeah, absolutely, definitely worth the pickup, especially if you are an Ultraman fan. So with that said, thanks for watching. Remember to like the video. If you've picked up these figures, let me know what you think. Let us know what you think in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe, hit that bell so that way you know when there is going to be something new that is out. As always, you can find us on social media at AIC_podcast. Keep an eye out because there's going to be some other really cool stuff. Got some vacation kind of recap stuff, couple vlogs coming out. Picked up some things that I definitely want to tell you about. But otherwise, of course, you could always listen to the podcast. It's Adventures in Collecting. You can look that up on any of your podcast kind of vehicles of choice. But with that said, I am Dave, and I will see you next time we have something to take a look at. Bye, everyone.